Whoa. Okay, I did not intend to do that. Hey guys, my name's Gyration, and welcome back to another episode of our NSSS Alpha Let's Play series. And today, well, I took a bit of time to expand our camp here. I've got the wall. I moved it from over here, and I brought it back a couple blocks so that we've got some more room to build. And I think today I want to do a bunch of work with minecarts and redstone. I was messing around in another world and giving myself items and such, trying to get a minecart chest sort of system where you can press a button and it will swap out the chests. So I think I want to try to build that in this world with you guys. I did a bunch of testing on it, trying to get it to work properly, and I think I've come up with a design that's going to work okay. So I think I'm going to grab some of my stuff, and we'll get started on that. I think I'm going to build it over here, and then I'm going to sort of integrate it with the storage room that we have over here already. But we'll take a look, and I'll get started on it, and we'll see how that's gonna look. Now we can make ourselves some minecarts and some rails using some iron on the crafting bench, like so. And this will make 16 rails, so let's make a bunch of those. And then we'll also make a minecart as well. I've got a little bit more iron, but I think I gotta go mining for a little bit more in order to build this project. I'm just gonna set up a simple one for now. Make a nice long track. Now, usually here before we do it with this in, if you look, if I push this minecart, it really doesn't go that far before it runs out of momentum, because there's nothing to keep it moving. But if you put it on the wrong track. If you did a sloped track right beside a flat track like so, and have put another minecart here, you could actually use that minecart to boost and see how it goes a lot farther now. And you could make these booster tracks even longer, so if I went like so, it would go even faster and even farther. They're always a bit of a pain to get set up at first, but once you get them set up, they are really handy. And then, actually, what you can do on the end here, this was another trick to make it self-return. You go like this, and then you break the block like that. And actually, oh shoot, I don't have enough track. I can shorten it maybe a little bit. Whatever. But then we can go like so. And you can see how this minecart comes back to this position. After going around the loop, it comes back here, so you could theoretically, you could keep this going forever and ever. And it would just keep on going. But I need to go get some more iron, so I'll probably go do some mining. And then I'll come back and we'll start building this machine that I designed. And I'll kind of go through it step by step, and I utilize this mechanic to really do that. And also, I guess I might as well show the fact that you can make minecart chests. So you can go like this, and then you can put a minecart and a chest together to make a minecart chest. And you can see it's got a chest inside the minecart now. And if you right click on this, you can actually store stuff in it and then move it around as well. If I put this back on the track again, over here, a bit frustrating to move off the tracks. But yeah, you can store stuff in it and you can move it around. So this is why I want to try to make sort of like a system that can swap out these chests. So maybe you have a chest with food and a chest with, I don't know, stone or something. Maybe we can keep bulk items in there like stone and dirt and such. And then we don't have to have chests stacked on top of each other as much, because we can store stuff inside this system as well. So we'll see how that works out. I'm gonna go get some more. Oh, and I guess I separate the chest in the minecart, and it drops my items as well when I break it. So that's good. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some more iron, and then we'll be back and start working on this system. Well, I figured this was gonna happen. As you can see, the mobs have just trampled everything. I've gotten a few crops out of this farm, but I think I gotta put a fence around it just because the mobs are just going crazy on it. And yeah, I think they're trampling my crops. So I think the best thing to do would probably be just to grab some fences here. Maybe I'll grab a few more than just that. Let's make a whole bunch of those in the crafting table here. And then we can fence off these crops here so that we don't have to worry so much about the mobs getting at our food, which is going to be nice. Because I can just get food from like pigs and things like that, but it's nice to have a secondary source of food as well. So I think, yeah, having this fenced off would be a good idea. We'll just go like this. Probably go like that. That's probably good. And then we'll take out this crafting table as well, because otherwise the mobs can jump to that. And we'll just stick torches on the side of the building here. Hopefully prevent mobs from spawning. Mostly hostile mobs, prevent those from spawning inside the fence. And we'll just stick some torches inside as well. It can't hurt to have a few torches. I think crops will grow a little bit faster if they have light near them. So yeah, it's probably a good idea to do that. And it looks like it's daytime as well, which is really good. Let's just grab some water, that we have this if we need it. And we'll just grab out our hoe and extra pork chops in here. And we'll just till the ground here. But for that one, I really don't need this. As soon as I don't want it to be tilled, then it didn't want to go back to normal. Oh shoot. And I'm just trampling the ground again. Whoops. Well, we still have a whole bunch of seeds, so I guess this is better than nothing right now. And I'll try to keep to the side, but I still made a mess. Lovely. Well, I'm gonna deal with that later. And we're gonna go check out something else. So I was doing a bunch of caving, as you can see here. I think just up here is where our two skeleton spawners are, our water dungeons. And just around this hill, back behind this hill here, is where my base is. But I was just doing some caving in these hills here, and I found this cave. Now if we go a little farther in this way, I found this. There is a lot of brown mushrooms here. Like a crazy amount. And they just keep on going. Whoa. Okay, I did not intend to do that. Anything back here though? Lots of coal here, which is really good, but now I don't know how I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, like I was saying, yeah, there's a lot of ground mushrooms here. And I don't even know if I want to bother picking them all up, because, yeah, there's a lot. But I think this proves the point that mushrooms spread in the darkness. Like, obviously, they are everywhere here, and it was dark before I lit it all up. So I think we'll have to make like a mushroom farm. Obviously, I have some red ones back at my base, but I don't, I need to make some more of those, so we'll have to put those in a dark room or something and see if we can get them to grow more. And then we can have mushroom stew as a food source as well, which would be handy. And sure enough, I'm walking around, spawn is just over here. And look at this mess. Oh man. I feel like I just have to clean it up just so it doesn't spread. I guess it spreads at night or something. But what a mess. Look at all these mushrooms. And I guess when you update them in the daytime, then they all pop off, which is kind of funny. I wonder if I can make a way to make like a farm that can, you know, you can just make it light and then all the mushrooms pop off. That's interesting. I wonder if it has to be like a, can it be like a torch? It doesn't look like it. Oh, that's too bad. I was thinking like either with a torch or with, but I guess we could use water too to wash out all the mushrooms, which would probably work as well. But yeah, just thinking of ideas to get renewable food would be a good thing to do. So I think I've now officially concluded that iron is quite hard to get in Minecraft Alpha. I went for, you know, maybe 15-20 minutes just branch mining, and I only got 8 iron ore. I only got 8. Well, I got tons of coal, a little bit of gold, tons of cobble as well. I didn't even bother picking up all the redstone, I just mined the stuff that was in my way, because I'd just fill up an entire inventory with the stuff. But as you can see here, yeah, it's basically done. I just, I went to town on it, and I'll show you the inside. This is a crazy mess of rails, and this is gonna be where all the minecarts, the chest minecarts stack up. And then what happens is, when the lever is pressed, or the button is pressed, I don't know whether I want to use a button or a lever, but when power is applied to that redstone path, it switches this track, and then this minecart will then, which is spinning around here, will come through here. It will get boosted by this minecart, and it will push one of the minecarts off the bottom of this stack. So the whole stack will move down by one, the minecart will be pushed, the bottom minecart will be pushed out of the stack, up here, and brought back to the top. This minecart will be boosted by this one, this booster cart will turn around and go back again, and this minecart will go around and back into this thing again, where it will just keep infinitely looping until the button or the lever is pulled again. So I can pull it, and you can see this in action. There it goes into this storage kind of area, gets boosted, and then it goes back around and goes for another lap. So you can see that happening here. If I pop up here, you can see that that track has changed directions, right? So instead of going around that way, it goes straight, and it goes this way. I'm sure it can be compacted, but it works for now. Now, the reason why I'm debating between a lever and a button is because it might be handy to be able to pull the lever and, oh, it's not the right cart yet, just leave it pulled down until you get to the right one, and then you can stop it. In fact, I think you could actually just, you could leave it cycling, and once you've clicked on the right cart, even if it moves away up to the top, you should still be able to access it, I think. I'll have to test that. Anyways, I grabbed some more iron. There really isn't a lot, so I can't really make too many carts. I can make maybe 2 chest carts, which isn't ideal. I would have liked to have made more. I think this thing can handle up to about 6 carts. So, I mean, it's not too bad, but I would have liked to have made more. Oh, okay. So see, you can see this minecart stacks right on top of the slab. Now we gotta get that other minecart to go in there as well. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a problem. I don't want to break this. Are there torches above me? Is that gonna... Okay, the torches are over there. Push that over. Now that that's in, it shouldn't be a problem. I didn't get a recording of myself building this thing either, which is too bad because I should have really time-lapsed it, but yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to either time-lapse something else or just forget the time-lapse altogether for this episode. But let's give this a shot now, so we can see the bottom minecart here. We'll stick, let's stick our 3 apples in there because I don't want to risk anything happening. And there it goes. It's swapped. And it's swapped again. And there's our apple cart. And if we wait for it to swap, there we go. Now we can stick like 2 iron in that one. And now this is the apple cart. We could stop it. And now it's stopped on the apple cart. And if we wait till it swaps, and now we got our iron back. Now, let's see. Can you access it even when it's moving? Like if I change some stuff in it. Okay. It seems like you can keep changing stuff. Once you've selected the right one, you can just change it. So that's that. I think I am gonna leave a lever there, because I think that's handy to be able to just automatically just keep it scrolling through until you get, like if we have 6 carts here, it would take a while if you have to keep pressing the button. But yeah, I like this. Now I want to do a bit of design on it. Like I want to do like a creeper face or something in the side wall, or something like that. So I think we're gonna turn our attention to, yeah, making this thing look like it's less of just a big box. I also cleared out a bunch of trees out of here to grab some stuff, but yeah, just this wall is just so plain, so I feel like we need to do something detailed on it. And before I forget, we'll just toss a little access door there, just in case we need to do any work back here. I think it's handy to still have that. We'll leave that in. And there we have it. A little bit of detail. It makes it look a little bit better than just a plain wall. Yeah, I mean, I built this. I don't know what else to do now. I feel like this episode is already probably gone on for a decent amount of time. I didn't time-lapse anything this time, so I guess we'll have to put that on our checklist for next time. Yeah. But I'm really happy with this. I think the next episode we need to focus on making some sort of place to put our furnaces, because I kind of have them just scattered everywhere. So I feel like having a collective, like a building, like a smeltery, with a whole bunch of furnaces would be nice to have like a central building for that. So maybe we can focus on that in the next episode. Also, at some point, I want to start working with building a railroad out to the ocean there for our ocean base. I have some plans for that. I think it's going to be fun. I'm trying my best to keep up with the weekly uploads. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Stay tuned for more, and be sure to comment down below. If you're doing anything in Minecraft Alpha, I'd love to hear about it. Yeah, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take care, guys. Bye for now.